because I bought them and I try to use up everything that I have. So for this painting, it's going to be very simple: white, Prussian blue, Van Dyke brown. Only 3 colors. And to start, we're going to mix up some blue. We'll probably use a bunch of this color, but blue and brown. And then I'll lighten it up a little bit with some white here. Lots of blue. So I'll make like a gray color. Dull gray. Something like that should be okay. And then I'll take this white. Let's see what we got over here. That's pretty good. I just clean off the palette knife on the canvas. No sense in wasting a paper towel. But I'll have one handy just in case I need it. Alright. I'm going to use the same. Actually, I'll use a different brush. I'll leave one brush, since I'm doing so many of them. I'll leave one brush as like my white brush, and then one brush as my blue brush. Might not have put enough white on here, which is okay. I'll just throw something. This is just background color too, so it doesn't have to be super fancy. Yeah, I don't think I put enough gray on here, or white on the base, but that's fine. I'll just build up layers. Build up some layers of paint. And with these canvas boards, you don't want to start out too strong because they just eat up the oil and it gets very dry very fast. And if you're layering on paints, it just gets really, really nasty really fast. So I try to just get like a base color on first and blend it out. And if I see any like spots where there's like, it looks like there's chunks, because if I do this and I stop, there's like a ridge that gets created. So I'm just trying to fully sweep across. Kind of like that. We don't want those. Okay. Do I want water? That's the age-old question. Might as well. Throw in some water here. Very dark water. This is very dry canvas. I don't think I put nearly enough gel in this. And this is what I mean when I try to avoid this. As you can see, I put the paint on and you can just see the weaves in the canvas. And yeah, I'm gonna actually try to fix this real quick. Some additional gel on the brush. Try not to get it on my pants. You don't want any gel on your pants. Alright, I'm just gonna go straight into this. See what happens. See, it's a little, yeah, there we go. Much better. Same over here. That's what you want. You don't want this dry, nasty canvas. I mean, it's not nasty, it's not ideal. Not ideal for what we're trying to do. There we go. And then I'll just blend in. All that's going to be mountains anyway, so right in there. Okay. And I'll wipe this brush off because it's got a lot of oil. Hope I have enough paper towels to do 5 paintings because I tend to use a lot of paper towels. We'll see. We'll see. Hope so. Okay. So we got in our big trees. or big sky. Now we're going to throw in some simple clouds here. These are just white ones on the palette knife. I did these in the last one and I really liked how they turned out, so I'm going to do them here. This is just taking it and scraping it across. Just like that. And they're very bright because this is straight white paint, but I don't want like super bright clouds, so I'm just gonna blend in. Yeah, you can tell this is very dry because this doesn't blend at all. But we are picking up some of the colors, so it tones it down a little bit. There we go. There's the clouds. All right, and then we can also add in the bottoms of some of these. Some of this darker color. Do the same thing. I'll start over here this time. Just adds a little shadow to it. Gives it another dimension. Just like that. Alright, now we can start doing the fun stuff that everyone loves. Everyone seems to love the mountains. So we'll do some mountains. So I'm going to take that color, this brown and blue mixture, and I might add a lot of white here. So about the same amount of this color. And that might be too light, so I'll add a little bit more of that. Let's see. This seems to be darker than the background. I think that's good. So we'll do a little mountain right here. Like so. And then grab a little bit more. Add another ridge right here. Something like that. I'm not sharpen this edge up a little bit. There we go. Sometimes I don't even want to. Normally when I'm doing these, I'll pull down with a brush. Sometimes when I'm doing these, I kind of like it just the way it looks with the knife, and I'll leave it alone. So I'm thinking I'll do that with this right now. All right, we have two peaks. Do we want another little one over here? Maybe. It's right here. Little tiny one. Something like that. Pull it down. This is very sticky paint, so kind of works in our favor. Ooh, there's some white on there. You get some white on it, you can adjust it by pulling down, picking up the darker color, and then going back over it, just like that. Okay. So we got one little peak here. I cleaned off my palette knife because you don't want to muddy this color, this white color, when you're doing highlights. So let's just do these. Start with the left middle. Maybe we start with this. Let's start with the smaller one here so we can practice. Already touched it. Lots of paint. Lots of paint. Here we go. Probably too much paint on this one. Yeah, we got a lot better on this one. There we go. Then we'll highlight this one. A lot of this is just me getting practiced up with this smaller canvas and these paints. This knife is just lots of variables here. So I'm just getting adjusted to new things. So now I'm adding a little bit of that white to this gray color. And then we'll add in the shadows here. Like this, same thing up here. And then over here. This is nice. Very nice. Just relaxing. I don't know about the quality of the painting, but it's very relaxing to do this. Okay. So now we just gotta make it a little darker. We can do that a couple of different ways. We can just take this direct color here, brown and blue, which I think I might do. But I want to add a little bit of this other mountain color here. Because I don't want it to be super dark, but it needs to be pretty dark. Take that, and we'll just add in another mountain here. Maybe this one's a little bit bigger because he's in front. Something like this. Just like that. And then I'll grab some more of this dark color, straighten out the peak because he's looking a little fishy. This side's a little too straight, so I'm gonna jagged him up a little bit. This side I'll just pull down over here. Do the sound effects. There you go. Something like that. Lots of mountain range in this one. I forget what size canvas this is. Just not sure which one to use exactly. All right, let's do we can highlight it now, I guess. It should be fine. I should have added a little bit more gray to these so they're not as bright. But because now this one's going to stand out a little weird. That's okay. All right. This is like an off-white color that I'm using here. Oh, this is getting weird here. Might need a little bit more. So I'm bumping into this piece of tape here. It's messing me up. Actually, I have another palette knife I wanted to try. No idea if this one's going to work, but I got one that sticks out like this. So maybe because of that it won't stick as badly. We'll see. Not terrible, but this is weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really like that. I'll go back. Just, I don't know. The edge of it's weird because it has like a curve. I like my pointy Bob Ross knife. Okay, I'll go to this. Add a little bit more of the dark color. Maybe some more blue. And we'll highlight this side. There we go. Sorry for the noise. Just dropping my palette. I need at some point to get an actual easel, but just not in the budget right now. Okay. Ooh. Do I want to add trees probably? Let's add some trees. For that I need a fan brush, so I use a fan brush. some of this, some blue, some brown. Blues and browns, mostly blue. Very cold. Very cold painting. Try and straighten up the bottom, pull it down. Alright, I need some really dark color, so I'm going to use mostly blue, a little bit of the brown, and this will be on that side. Hopefully it's a little bit darker than the background, but it might just be a different value. Even that I think is okay. Just do the same thing down here. Pull this down. I think that's good. And I'll do a little bit of a water line back here. And then one on the other side with a little bit darker blue because it seems to be darker over here. There we go. Alright. So we got a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. What do we want to add in here? We can add in some land, that might be fun. I got a lot of white left, so maybe we can add in something over here. Pull it this way. This is mostly a palette knife painting, actually, I just realized. So. It's kind of fun. Palette knife paintings are a lot of fun. Alright, I'm just pulling in some land here. So this will be another corner. Put a big tree here, some bushes here. Other side. Maybe on this side we'll just do kind of the same thing, but more slanted. We're running out of white paint anyways. Just a bank of some sort. There we go. Gotta wipe off the knife. We can pull those down a little bit here with this brush. Something like that. Make it look a little icy. Go. I'll add more big old trees. Big trees, big trees. Fan brush maybe? Yeah, might as well. Oh, we'll see if we can make these any darker, but I doubt it. We'll just have to stick out just a little bit here. Big one here. Yeah, these won't stick out too much until we highlight them. Kind of the same color here. Hope I'm not knocking on the wall for that person on the other side of me. That would be very, very mean. Oh, what do we want to do? I want to do another one. I think we want to do one here too. He's just a little bit taller than these background trees. And again, this is loosely based off of the snowfall one. Not exact. I don't think I'll ever manage to do an exact painting. Let's add some bushes here, pushing sideways with the fan brush. And way over here. Alright, now we actually need oil. I'll be a little careful with this, because this oil is, I think I've messed it up every time I tried to pour it. Alright, I got my brush in there. Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. Need a lot of white, or not a lot, but enough to make these trees stand out. So. Blue spruce. Over here as well. This one will be a little bit darker, I think, because he's on the back side. Let's pull some of this down a little bit. I don't want this side to stand out as much as the other one, because the light's coming from that side. So this one should be just a little bit brighter. And I'll just add a little bit more white to this color here. This highlight, tree highlight color. This is just for the left side, really. See if we can brighten him up some more. There you go. That's not bad. All right. Now we get to do the fun part, or I guess the more fun is what we've been doing. Add in some snow. And for this one, I actually am going to clean my brush first, because you need a clean brush. I mean, I have other fan brushes, but I don't really want to get them dirty right now. So we'll just start with cleaning this one off in my tiny little cup of paint thinner. Very tiny cup. I'm gonna try not to get it on my hands so they don't turn red. You can also do stuff like add in some rocks here and there, but I think this is good enough for now. Alright. We need snow. Snow is not blue. If I had liquid white out, I would use that, but I do not. So I'm going to put some white paint here, right in the middle of my palette. Probably didn't need that much. That's okay. And then, so this is my little spot of white. I'm going to pour a bunch of, not a bunch, a decent amount of oil here. And then I'm just going to mix them together. It should basically be liquid. And if it splatters around, that's probably better. See it sticking to my my brush here. Alright, I don't really want that much snow. So I'm going to dab this out in the trash can here real quick. And then do my favorite thing, palette knife. I'm just start in the top corner, But then you can tell if you're messing it up. There you go. I'll just shoot snow around. Try not to get it on the wall. There we go. I think that's enough. Hopefully you can see it. I think it shows up. At least it appears to. Didn't get any on my pants or my phone. That's good. Alright. So I think this one is done. I'll clean up here real quick. Not sure which one to do next. I had ideas for paintings to do, but I didn't actually make any decisions, really. I mean, I have all this blue and brown. Maybe we can do something like, what was that one? Where it was like a colorblind person that Bob did. Gray, something, shades of gray, I think that's it. Yeah, maybe I can do that one. This one came out pretty decent though, I think. It's not too crazy. On the smaller canvases, this is much easier to do. I mean, it comes out a little weird, but that's fine. Now I just gotta clean this weird liquid white that I made, hybrid. Oily white, I'll call it. Alright, let's cap this before I knock it over. Okay. Oh, do we want to take the paint off? I don't know if I've ever done that on stream before. No, that's not working at all. That's probably why I don't do it. Oh. Maybe we can pull this off. Oh, it came off. Yeah, the studio that I'm in is very interesting because it has it's like an office, but it has a bunch of art studios, like other people doing artworks. Like there's one guy, a couple rooms down, he's doing these very interesting, like 3D abstract oil paintings, I think. It might be acrylic, I'm not sure. But he's really, really good. I can't remember his name. But yeah, this place is really cool. It's just the Pohjola Tejas Super Studio. Here we go. So, yeah, it came out pretty good. Sometimes it's not the best. This one came out good. And then all the sides are still clean. That's nice.